In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, to whom we all have to turn back. Honorable listeners and respectable audience, you know that we have started a series of linguistics. In linguistics, we commenced the chapter that is known as psycholinguistics. Listeners and audience, today I'm going to teach you the main difference between psycholinguistics and neurolinguistics. Psycholinguistics is the mental representation of language processing. It tells us that how language is processing, acquiring, and comprehending in our mind. So, it is about the mental representation of language. That's how language is acquired, produced, and comprehended. Listeners and audience, it is like a software which tells us about the psychological, mental, and cognitive aspects of language processing. Even it tells us about the information, that how information is stored, retained in our memory. It also focuses even on attention. On the other hand, whenever we are talking about neurolinguistics is the subfield of psycholinguistics. Psycholinguistics is a broad and extensive term, while neurolinguistics is one of its branches. Neurolinguistics is like a hardware, which is the actual, practical, and physical representations of language in our brain. That's how language is processing, produced practically and physically in our brain. Whenever we are talking about neurolinguistics, we are actually referring to the different areas, organs which are involved in physically and actually in the production of language. So that's why we call it the physical and actual representation of language. In neurolinguistics, we are talking about the different organs that are involved in the processing and acquiring of language, such as Broca area, Wernicke area, and also auditory system. For example, Broca area, it is one of the areas of a brain that is located in the brain. Broca area is located in the frontal lobe. This kind of area of the brain is responsible for the production of language. It is responsible for the syntax and structure of grammar, or for the structuring of different words to make sentences. On the other hand, whenever we are talking about Wernicke area, it is the part of the brain which is located in the temporal lobe. This kind of area, or this part of the brain, is responsible for the semantics and comprehension. So if any damage occurs to one of these parts, so definitely human being will be facing a lot of problems. For example, if there is a damage to Broca area, so there will be problem in syntax, pronunciation, as well as the problem would be related to language production. Connected to this, if any damage happens to Wernicke area, there will be problem in understanding and semantics. However, We will discuss them in detail whenever we are talking about neurolinguistics. However, it was just the main difference between psycholinguistics and neurolinguistics. Hope that this topic is clear to you. Thank you.